Type 8, the challenger, the protector, the provider. This is our series on the Enneagram and travel. This is the 9th video in a 10-video series where we're taking a deep dive into all of the Enneagram types and how they might relate to travel. Be sure to watch to the end when we talk about 3 skills that a Type 8 can hone to help them grow and become better travelers. Why do Type 8s make good travel companions and why not?
Type 8s have the most energy of any of the Enneagram types, and they will approach vacation with a drive and a goal-oriented mindset. They want to accomplish as much as possible. The 8 will be driven to get things done and accomplish many things in their vacation or their travel. 8s have a can-do attitude and they will pursue all kinds of cool opportunities while traveling. They do have a desire to do something valuable. They will pursue something in their travel that makes a difference, whether that's a difference in who they are, the people they're with, or the place that they're visiting. They will initiate all kinds of activities and you will come back from your vacation absolutely exhausted but very fulfilled. On the flip side, an 8 can be very excessive. They will want to pursue something to such intensity because they desire such emotional intensity or physical intensity. They'll tend to burn out their travel companions if they're not careful and if their travel companions don't communicate with them clearly. An unhealthy 8 can push too hard on vacation or in travel. That could be in pursuing new activities like a new sport, new challenges outside of their skill set or their knowledge. Their desire for an intense lifestyle and an intense vacation or travel experience can cause them to drive their travel companions to the breaking point, which can be a problem when traveling with family or friends or any other kind of group dynamic. 8s love to be in control, and an 8 will assert themselves against anyone and anything.
What does vacation mean for a Type 8? What would an ideal vacation for an 8 look like?
At their best, a Type 8's vacation will allow them to care for those that they care about the most and allow them to pursue intensity the way they want to live their lives. At their best, an 8 will pursue vacation in order to take care of those that they value the most or contribute to a significant cause. For an 8, vacation is an opportunity to feel intensely. They desire intensity of emotion. And this can be through pursuing new foods, new challenges, new experiences, meeting new people, or new interactions. An ideal vacation for a Type 8 is one that is full of activity and intensity. Similar to the Type 7, the Type 8 desires variety and new discovery. Above all else, 8s need to feel that their vacation fulfills some greater purpose.
If you would like to know more about the Enneagram, check out our introduction video to the Enneagram and travel, where we go through the basics of the Enneagram system. Now let's take a look at the 3 skills that an 8 can build to make them better travelers.
Skill number 1, try volunteer tourism. Type 8s enjoy pursuing fairness and justice. By nature, they protect those they care about and champion anyone or any cause needing their courage and stamina to fight. An 8 sees the world in terms of black and white. They can't help but fight for the underdog. They are energized when affecting change in their environment, which is why volunteer tourism is a great opportunity for the Type 8. Skill number 2, seek nature. Because the Type 8 is driven by wanting intensity in their vacation and their lifestyle in general, taking time to be still and go out in nature, go on a walk, nature walk, hike, anything that just allows them to separate from some intensity for a while and just be with themselves and their travel companions and not have to rush off from one thing to the next will allow them that stillness to recharge and refocus. It can be counterintuitive for a Type 8 to pursue this activity when traveling, which is exactly why it's a skill to hone. Skill number 3, take shotgun. And we're not talking about guns here. We're talking about taking the passenger seat. Because a Type 8 is so driven, they're going to often take control of their vacation and their travel experiences, not allowing their travel companions, to have input. And setting yourself aside and allowing others to take the lead in this position will allow them to step up and allow you to let go of intensity for a moment and trust others to have your needs in mind and your best in mind. This exercise is a great way for an 8 to practice the fact that not being the leader does not mean that you are weak or that you are losing control.
How can an 8 travel well with others, and how can others travel well with an 8?
8s can be open-hearted, thoughtful, empathetic, and compassionate when they are healthy. All of these traits make them great travel companions. 8s will need to dig deep into their patience when traveling with others, remembering to encourage their people. 8s are great at putting others before themselves in the things that they pursue, but remember that you don't always have to be the one in charge, and not being in charge doesn't mean that you're weak or that you're losing control. When you are traveling with a type 8, be sure to get to the point as soon as possible. Any hemming or hawing will cause an 8 to get frustrated and lose patience. Push back when an 8 is trying to intimidate you. They love the conflict. They love that intensity of relationship. And so when you push back, they'll respect you more for standing up for yourself. Nothing gives an 8 more joy than verbal sparring. Call their bluff. Above all, be loyal and back them up. Never lie or try to manipulate a type 8. This will cause them to tap into their deepest fear, which is losing control. Your relationship will struggle to bounce back. 8s put on a facade of strength, of toughness, of confidence and courage, but underneath they really have a tender heart that desires to be cared for and to be loved. So if you try to manipulate them, you lie to them, or you betray them in some way, this will hurt them so deeply that it will be hard for them to recover.
We've compiled all the information from our Enneagram blog post series and our video series into ebooks. There's one for each type. They're free. You can find the link in the description below and download one or all of the ebooks. Also in the description, we'll have links to the other videos in the series and the companion blog posts that go with the Enneagram series. Thanks for watching. Happy travels.